Hey there, everybody. Today is Friday, June 6th. I'm going to get into these stats. The last 7 days, Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, and Moorpark. Coming soon, we have 13 new listings, 76, price changes, 105, back on market, 22, active under contract, 48, pending, 41, closed, 51, excuse me, expired 10, canceled 83. That number is way up. Hold 11 and withdrawn 6. All right, let's just start a little bit differently this week. Canceled, these are the people, obviously, they canceled their listing. There are a lot of people realizing right now that you cannot get last year's price for your house this year. So, with the four phases of a real estate cycle that usually take 14 years, right now, we have entered a cycle called hypersupply. Okay, hypersupply is when there's obviously way more inventory than there are buyers. So we have 83 sellers in the last 7 days that have decided, I'm not going to get that price I wanted. I should have sold last year. That's when I was really thinking about it. So now I guess we're just going to stop. All right, well, the new listings, these are the homes that have just come on the market in the last 7 days, 76. All right. And then we compare that to the active under contract number. These are the homes with a seller that has just accepted an offer from a buyer, and that buyer is in their investigation phase of that property. We have 48. So we're 28 over the new listings versus active under contract. Pending is at 41. Let's remember that the pending number means these are the sellers that have a buyer that has removed all contingencies on that home and is locked in to buy it. And closed, obviously, the closed, these are the sales that have been completed. So we are still seeing a lot more inventory coming on the market versus what is selling. Let's take a look at price changes. Let me organize the screen for you. You are going to just see a bunch, I don't know, I don't really have to show you, but it's okay. A bunch of red arrows indicating that everybody has to lower their price right now. Just about everybody, except for the super savvy sellers that understand what kind of market we are in. And that means you need to price your house aggressively. All right, 30-year fixed. Let's take a look at interest rates. 30-year fixed is at 6.89%. 15-year fixed is at 6.14%. 30-year jumbo, 6.95%. The 7 and 6 SOFR ARM, excuse me, everybody, 6.24%. 30-year FHA, 6.38%. And the 30-year VA, 6.4%. So for buyers, there's amazing opportunities out there for you right now. There's so many homes to look at, right? We're in hyper supply. Sellers, what does this mean? Right now, if you're a seller and you want to get top dollar, my advice to you is you need to be offering these buyers some incentives. And the main incentive that I recommend is a 2-1 buy down. Okay. So you're going to give that buyer a little bit of money to buy their rate down for 2 years. What rate are they going to get? You're going to get them a 5% interest rate. 5% is going to sound a heck of a lot more attractive than 7. And that buyer is looking at, remember now, a buyer that is using a loan to buy a property, they're concerned about the price of the house. But you know what they're more concerned about? Their monthly payment. So that 2 years, that first 2 years, you're going to give them a little bit of money, whatever it is, 10 grand, 8 grand, to help buy down that interest rate down to 5%. And once you get that buyer in that 5% range, their monthly payment is going to be, they're either going to now be able to qualify or it's going to look a lot more attractive. And then they have 2 years to wait for the interest rate to drop for them to refinance that loan. And what's the first step, buyers, if you are thinking about buying and are interested in a 2-1 buy down? That first step is to call your lender and get pre-approval. I have a great lender for you if you need one. Okay, his name is Sean Hart. He's right out here in the Conejo Valley. So, with all this information that I have just given you, sellers, I've given you advice on how to get sold. Buyers, I've given you, showing you there's incredible opportunity out there, and there are ways for you to be able to get even more house or qualify to get a house with the 2-1 buy down. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I am Josh Brenner with Compass right here in Westlake Village. Buyers, I would love to represent you right now. There are so many homes on the market. I'd be crazy not to buy right now with the knowledge of the 2-1 buy down and the amount of homes on the market and sellers that are starting to realize they need to make deals. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Josh Brenner with Compass right here in Westlake Village. If you like information about real estate, please like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to get some exercise today, everybody. Make it a great day. Have a good one. Bye bye.